I didn't expect that after being kicked out of the brave team, he joined an immortal team to live a life in the harem that everyone envied. All of his teammates are beautiful, and their strength is even more powerful. During the day, when he trains with his eyes, the enemies are all-powerful monsters on the 86th floor of the maze. White hair is very characteristic as a tank. He is skilled in wielding a double-edged sword in the hand of Hui Wu as a weapon. He can pull the monster's hatred alone. Captain Selma can use her skills to command with voice. When the hero was still in the brave team, he dreamed of this ability. He circled to the side according to the command. Taking advantage of the hatred of white hair, he gave himself a full buff. The power increased, the skill increased, and the sharpness was full. The moment the monster came out, a powerful sword came out. The originally very tricky deep-level monster was killed by a knife like this. The two girls on the other side were not idle, and they were responsible for intercepting other monsters sneakily. They used a thunder magic and an ice magic to make a serious reaction. The turtle-type monster known for its defense power was instantly melted by this move. The training is over. The hero is silent, only because the strength of his new teammates is completely beyond expectation. This team is much stronger than his original garbage brave team. Even without him, these people will definitely win against the Black Dragon. That night, the team held a welcome party for him. At first, Selma was serious. She said some words of thanks for joining the scene. As a result, she drank a few cups of coffee and drifted away. She stared at the hero with a lost look in her eyes. She also said he was a good man. The Reen next to her was more direct. She held the hero's arm and the whole person leaned up. Selma was jealous for a moment. As a result, the scene suddenly turned into a left-hand, right-hand hug. Ah, it's soft and warm. What should I do? What should I do? Alex, I love you. I didn't want to use this hand anymore. Induction sleep. You saved me. Thank you, Selma. It's been a long time since I had fun. The welcome party ended. The hero carried the drunk Selma home. Sophia heard the knock on the door. She thought the hero came to see her. As a result, when she opened the door, she saw her sister lying on the hero's back. Alex, since when did you have such a relationship with my sister? Such a relationship? No. I have nothing to do with Selma. I'm sorry to make you misunderstand. I'm sorry. Selma drank too much and collapsed, so I sent her home. I see. I'm sorry I scared you. It's rare for my sister to be this drunk. I think she had a lot of fun today. Hey. She had a lot of fun. Wake up, sister. I'm still sleepy. Oni-chan? Sophia? If you're tired, why don't you get off your back? Arn-san, it's a nuisance, isn't it? Sophia? I'll listen to your story. The girl's training method is very special. You have to start from 1000 and continue to reduce the time. While releasing 2 magic arrows with both hands, you have to maintain magic while calculating. It's a strange training method. Since she has awakened her unique ability, she didn't release any magic, but the target fell down strangely. Sophia's unique ability was awakened in the strange training of the hero. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of the hero's demon training. Carolyn was forced to jump repeatedly in the rain. One did not avoid it, which is the ending of the ass beating. And as a team support, Logan was thrown by the hero to practice long gun. Only because the long gun can open the distance, the attack can also strengthen the support. And all this is because the hero has become a cadre of Yekong Silver Rabbit. Knowing the newcomer is also part of his job. There is only one requirement for the team. I hope that after half a year, they can attack the mid-level maze alone. This standard is not low, but it is not impossible for the hero. What he cares more is the past of these newcomers. So before the formal training, he let everyone say the reason for becoming an adventurer. The first is Sophia. Her mother is a maid at home. She died soon after giving birth to her. After that, she was adopted by the Selmer family, but was regarded as the daughter of the master's lover by others. This identity made her suffer a lot when she was young. Later, Selmer found her situation and took her away from that place. So she wants to be someone like her sister, become an adventurer on her own. The second is Logan. He has no great ambitions. The reason for becoming an adventurer is just to make money. Because the village where he grew up is too poor, the poor often don't even have food for the next day. But in this case, the villagers have enough money to send the most talented him to the city and become an adventurer in the night sky. So he must contribute to the people's salvation. Those who are hungry also have to contribute to him. The last one to speak is Caroline. She didn't have a clear reason like the first two people, just wanted to kill the beast. Because she found that as long as she did this, the people around her would show a smile, and they wouldn't hit her if she smiled. When she said these words, her tone was plain. It was like talking about something unusual. In the later battle, Caroline did perform well. One person can solve the beast siege, but the hero frowned. because her way of fighting was completely suicidal. The Guardian should attract the fire to protect his teammates. The attacker was responsible for collecting the fatal blow, but he didn't stick to any side, relying on his instinct. The next second, a giant wolf came from behind. Sophia had already called out to be careful, but Caroline didn't move. The hero took action in time and saved her from the wolf's claws. Why didn't she hide? She didn't answer. She just picked up the dagger and cut her wrist. In the hero's shocked eyes, the wound healed at a visible speed. At this time, she said she didn't hide on purpose. Because no matter how serious the injury is, she can recover quickly. This is the unique ability of Caroline. Only the hero who has read the information knows that Caroline had been imprisoned by the S-Shield for several years. The S-Shield is an organization that tries to revive the evil god. They will attack towns and villages without fail. 2 years ago, the Night Sky Silver Rabbit destroyed one of the strongholds. Albert, the first unit, saved her in the ruins. At that time, Caroline's mental state was extremely unstable because the S-Shield found that she had the ability to heal and conducted a fairly cruel human experiment on her. Later, after special treatment, she recovered to a certain extent. But not long after, Albert's death opened a new wound in her heart. The hero let her see her companions. At this moment, they couldn't hide their worries. Caroline was stunned. She didn't understand why no one was laughing. The hero told her, because you were injured. Even if you can recover, the pain will still hurt. When your companions are injured, others will only worry and not laugh, because you are our important companion. These words woke up Caroline. At this moment, something deep in her mind finally cracked a hole. Later in the training, Caroline began to get serious. She wanted to do it very simply. The balls bounced from all directions, had to be avoided all at once, and could not be hit. The other two also improved a little in their own training. After a while, the 10th group was able to defeat the S-Child. At this pace, even the hero couldn't pick a fault. At the same time, the hero's customized weapon was also made. The sword was made of black dragon scales. When the hero picked it up and tried it, the center of gravity was just right and the sharpness was no problem. This is my new sword. How is it? Perfect. As expected. I swear to this sword. No matter what the situation is, I will definitely protect my companions. The man got a magical weapon, a sword that can cut 91 layers of maze leaders with one knife. The sword body was made of black dragon scales. The most obvious feature is sharpness, and with this weapon, the next attack on the black dragon was a complete failure. That's right, it was the black dragon that the hero won by himself. 2 days later, he had to team up again. But for the other members, this attack was more meaningful. A year ago, they were defeated by this black dragon. If it weren't for Albert stalling time with his life, everyone would have been killed. The attack 2 days later was not only for revenge, but also to get out of the maze. It was also on this day that the hero received another news. The mysterious organization Yamazas appeared in the southern Great Maze. They and the S-Shield are one of the two major criminal organizations that claim that they cannot attack the Great Maze. For this reason, the S-Shield killed the hero without hesitation. Recently, a senior adventurer has been killed. Coincidentally, the 3 apprentices of the hero were also tested on the same day. Under the assistance of the second team and the examiner, the leader of the 30th floor of the Great Maze gave the hero a life jacket. It was soon the day of the attack. The 3 S-Shield were very surprised. The 2 people behind were magically singing and swimming with the clouds. The examiner was stunned and wondered if they were really new. On the other hand, the hero's team was standing in front of the Black Dragon. In this year, they simulated the scene and engraved the battle into their muscle memory. When the hero grabbed the Black Dragon's tail, he nailed the tail to the ground. In cooperation with the hero's ability to increase 100 times, the Black Dragon's tail was cut off. This battle was much more successful than expected. But the 3 apprentices on the other side stepped into a dead end. In front of the 30th floor of the Great Maze, they met an adventurer team. But the true identity of these people is the adventurer killers who have recently made people scared. They only have one goal: find the hero who can kill the dragon alone and kill him. One of them seems to have the ability to detect memories and see through the relationship between the 3 apprentices and the hero. So they plan to catch them as bait. The supervisor of the second team just wanted to stop it, but was cut off at the moment. Logan made the most correct judgment. He called his companions to run away together. But the strength of the 2 sides was too different. The man just ran away and blocked all the ways. On the other side, one of the wings of the Black Dragon has been cut off. But just when the hero was about to cut off the other wing, the necklace on his neck suddenly lit up. It turned out to be a kind of alarm device. When the 3 apprentices are in danger, they will immediately issue a warning. This sudden situation made the hero and Selma very confused. What's worse, the black dragon used a power he had never seen before. His whole body was filled with purple magic. The cut-off tail and wings were completely restored in an instant. The man didn't expect that he just came to the novice village to abuse a dish, but was forced by 2 novices to overturn the car. At the beginning, Logan released 3 skills in a row, followed by Sophia's instant accumulation of magic. However, the man blocked it with his hand. The 2 of them ran away at the same time. The hero also caught up with him, but in fact, Logan had already bought the trap magic and ran away just to lure the enemy. The other opponent may be trapped in this trick. However, the strength of the 2 sides was too different. The hero easily broke the shackles in us. He also turned over and knocked Logan down. He raised his sword and was ready to kill Logan. His companion was about to be killed. Sophia's mind was blank. At this moment, something exploded in his body. At the moment he raised his hand, the sword of the hero stopped in the air. His body seemed to be pierced by an invisible hand. As soon as Sophia waved her hand, the hero was thrown out like a broken kite. On the other hand, although the hero felt that the 3 novices were in danger, the evolved version of the black dragon was in front of him. He had to fight quickly. The sword of the devil was released again. It was different from killing the black dragon at that time. This time, he had a few more original killing moves. Raid, raid, raid. This killing move directly cuts the right side of the black dragon. But next second, the black dragon's wound sprayed a lot of purple magic. The right side of the cut was restored within 2.5 seconds. Now the only way I had no choice but to give him no chance of survival. Chapter 2. At the same time, Logan was knocked down by the strongman again. The strongman's goal this time is to change the mission of the Sufyan Yamza's organization. It is to take out the adventurers with potential. And the newly awakened Sufyan is obviously more in line with the standards of the prey. The sword has been raised. As soon as the front army arrived, 2 powerful swords came out of nowhere. One strike knocked the strongman to the ground. It turned out to be the master who arrived in time. He displayed space magic at the first time. Protect the 3 little branches in the magic. After more than 10 years, the master and the Western King met again, but no one recognized anyone. In the memory of the Western King, the master had long died, and in the master's memory, everything about the Western King has long been completely removed by some means. We are the specialists of the Great War, and 3-1. You have no chance of winning. What do you think? Everyone, get out of the way! Too late! Wake up! It's too heavy! I can't move! Earth! Attack! How can you prevent this blow with such a weak body? It's more than I expected to defeat those 3. It's a waste to kill them. Blizzard, what a speed of blasting! The Western King's strength is far beyond the Master's imagination. There is no magic. The Master is the special skill magic. The Master has never seen such a shocking speed of magic. It was suppressed for a while and could only blink. And the Western King was also shocked. This Dragon Slayer could avoid his special skill magic without injury. The 2 were in love with each other. Unfortunately, the Master did not allow them to stop. The Master could not become friends with the killing organization. The Western King explained that they killed people to save the world. Once the original is defeated, a stronger copy will fall into the hands of the church. Killing those adventurers was just a desperate measure to buy time. It's a win for me. There's no way I can endure such an explosion. I'm sorry. This is also to save the world. Your death is in vain. He turned the sword into a shield. Master, Zero's shoulder, Montenegro. What I was aiming for was the moment when I was convinced that you had won. Not bad. I won't let you get away. This magic. Don't tell me. It exists. I sensed the Master's magic. Shiweng suddenly burst into laughter, but his laughter was full of hatred. He was clearly a dead childhood friend. But now he's alive and standing in front of me. This must be the trick of that old man and the snake fairy. Shiweng recognized him, but the Master had no memory of him. He just vaguely felt that the girl in front of him had an inexplicable sense of familiarity. He continued to fight with the Black Dragon and Shiweng. The Master's magic was also exhausted at this moment. At this time, Shiweng's companions had recovered. Zermatt and others also arrived at the same time. But Shiweng had no intention of fighting again. He just used teleportation magic to send his companions away. Before leaving, he only left a message. I hope to see you next time. It's no longer a matter of killing each other. Shiweng came to a snowfield. He was very fortunate that the Master was still alive. But the hatred in his eyes was deeper than ever. He will never forgive the woman who took away his hometown and the Master. At the same time, Olive was crazy about martial arts. He still couldn't figure out where the gap between himself and the Master was. At this time, the new green hair in the team came over. Not long after, the Adventurers' Martial Arts Conference was held. They were all trying to provoke him to seek revenge for the Master. On the other side of the church, Zermatt also received news of the battle between the Master and Shiweng. The arm that his martial arts broke off seemed to be the wound left by the master. It was just a former enemy. Now he has helped himself to solve the tricky black dragon. He couldn't help but laugh. If so, please be my savior. Orendura. If so, I'll make you pay for what you've done to me. Dance, Orendura. Don't wake up from that dream. I'll kill you. Alright, that's all for today. Next, let's analyze the content of this episode. The opening of this battle was really unexpected. I thought the man who was kicked out of the brave team was here to take over the harem and live the life of a god. As a result, he opened the hell-level master copy. Look at the way he trains the three newcomers. From calculating the magic of the butterfly to dodging the ball in the rain, each step is full of the harshness and tenderness of the newcomers. Kaloran is said to be the biggest tier in this season. A girl who treats injury as a common practice. The first time she was told, the pain still hurts. The impact from numbness to awakening is more devastating than any big move. Sufia's power awakening is also amazing. It's not a gorgeous special effect, but it's a soundless throwout. This kind of setting itself has been suppressed for too long, and then it broke out very close. Look at the Black Dragon's escape route. I thought the master was going to take revenge when he got the master's suit. As a result, the screenwriter said directly that the Black Dragon would be reborn. The three young people were kidnapped. The enemy is still an organization that specializes in hunting adventurers. The most amazing thing is the appearance of Xiang. The leader is the top magic. The speed of the magic is fast. But the two of them used to be childhood sweethearts. The master completely forgot him. I know you. You don't know my sense of misplacement. Directly fill in the emotional tension. The hatred he has in the eyes of the painter is not for the enemy, but for the fate of taking everything away. The character stood up as soon as he came out. There are also those dark lines, the straight face of Orith, the trick of teaching the blindfold man. The murder of Yamza is a twisted logic for saving the world. Each one is like a buried mine. It will explode in the subsequent plot at any time. The master seems to be leading the newcomer to fight the Black Dragon. In fact, he has long been involved in a bigger whirlpool. The most touching thing for me is the rhythm of this battle. On the one hand, San Xiaoji used his life to delay the time. On the other hand, the master was thinking about his apprentice while fighting. The two lines cross the editing. The tension and emotional intensity are directly filled. What kind of retreat is this? It's clearly talking about the father and son. The master is carrying the expectations of Selma. San Xiaoqi's life and his own have been forgotten, but he is still entangled with his past. And Xiang said, I hope we won't kill each other next time we meet. It's more like a blow to the future. This full body is a wounded old friend. Is it an enemy or a friend when it appears next time?